So hey guys, in this video we will talk about inflation, which is most buzz topic right now in the world because most of the countries peaked their inflation rates. So we will talk in this video about inflation. For example, roughly like India got like 7.5% I guess roughly the inflation. And so in this video we will talk what is inflation and how you can be rich in inflation or how you can earn money in inflation. And third, I will talk about how central banks control inflation, like reduce inflation, or sometime like inflation will like had increased, so they have to like reduce that thing. So we will talk the whole mechanism how it works. So before starting this video, I will ask you one question, like if you have 10,000 in your bank account right now, and what will be the amount after 1 year? So if you not spend that money, what will be the amount? So this answer I will tell you in the later part of my video, so stay tuned for that. And let's go. What is inflation? So inflation is a increase in general price of goods and services. For example, if we talk about healthcare, or if we talk about cost of education in India, we got like each and every year they are having like more expensive. And I would not say like each and every product increase their prices in inflation, but most of the products increase their prices if inflation will be like if inflation is high. So then you will ask me like how we measure inflation. So I will tell you like a data called like bureau labor statistical data, which is most used data in the world, and they created an index called CPI. I guess most probably like all the economics student like who study economics in their undergrads heard this index. So they calculate CPI calculate inflation, and they have the basket of like goods and services. They calculate from that, like for example transportation, housing, fuel, and those things they calculate. And each and every year they calculate and compare it with like previous year. For example, they calculate in uh, previous year, so then they will compare with the data with this year. So for example, the previous year all those same data got 100 rupees, for example, is hypothetical figure, and now in this year it costs 102, which is 2 rupees increase. But we are not talking about 2 rupees increase, we are talking about 2% increase, because we always talk about percentage when we talk about inflation. So I guess you understand this thing, like how we measure inflation and what is inflation. So let's get to next topic. This part we will talk about how you can be rich or how you can get good returns if inflation is quite high. For example, now like inflation is quite high, so what you can do with your stocks, or what if you have money in your bank account, I would say, when you have like savings in your bank account and you want to invest that money, so what you can do. Because one time like Ray Dalio said the cash is trash. So you don't have to put all your money in bank account because it will reduce because of the inflation. For example, the inflation is 8% right now, and you get the interest rate like 2% or 3% per year. So you are getting like erode your saving in like 6%. Each and every year your uh, savings eroded by 6%. So you don't have to put your money, all the money, I would say, you don't have to put all your money in bank account, because you have to like diversify that thing. You have to diversify like 20% investment, or 40% investment, or 60% investment, and 40% in your bank account for the emergency fund, for example. And so I will tell you like how you can earn money. So I will tell you two things. First, you can invest the money in gold, or you can hedge your position by buying gold. For example, you have like certain amount of stocks in your portfolio right now, and it is going down because of inflation, because of interest. Like for example, right now the inflation is also high, market is going down, so you can put your money in gold, because historical data said like if you put money on gold, like gold is a commodity. As an investment, a gold won't be offered the same return as a stock, but it can give you a relief in rising inflation. And I believe gold, it is hold the value in the recession also. If you put your money in a commodity, it will gradually increase the price if inflation increases, because inflation like directly proportional to gold. If gold increase, the inflation, if inflation increase, the gold prices will increase. And second, you can invest the money in certain stocks, for example, which have a autonomous product. So you will ask, here Raghvendra, what is autonomous products? So I will tell you, autonomous products are those products which you have to buy. You don't have option to not buy that thing. For example, food, for example, soap, for example, the shampoo. So these things you have to buy, whatever the situation of the economy. So in these two things, you can like invest your money and get good returns. And I will talk about like two examples of like stocks. For example, HUL, Hindustan Unilever. Most of you guys Hindustan Unilever, because if inflation is high, the prices of the product of Hindustan Unilever will increase. And if the prices will increase, the profit making of that company will increase, and then it affects the stock price of that stock. And second, I will talk about Dabur, and which is also a very good company of retail. So in these stock, you can invest your money. If inflation is quite high, like right now the inflation is quite high, so you can put your money in that thing. So I guess you understand this part of the video. So let's jump to next part. So in this part, I will talk about how central banks control inflation. So in this part, I will talk about especially India, where Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of India. And there is not only one way to like control the prices. There are various ways to control the prices, and the most important way to like control the price is monetary policies. The monetary policies are like which does increase in repo rates and bank rates and buying dollars, or I would say increase in like regulatory money supply and other things also. So these things, if they increases, so there will be like less money in the market. So when there will be less money in the market, there will be less demand in the market, and when there will be the less demand in the market, then the price will automatically reduced. But it hampers our growth. It is not that much efficient. It hampers our growth, it hampers our investment patterns. So it is not like that much effective. So a question arrives like, only monetary policies are there like to control the prices? No, we have to like don't have to only focus on the demand side. We have to focus on the supply side. We have to build infrastructure and other things for our economy to reduce inflation. So I feel like you understand this part, and if you like this video, if you like love this, like understand these things, so please feel free to like this video. And I will post 2 videos each week, so stay tuned for that. And till then, see you in the next video. Bye bye.